You know that Chuck, they found him murdered on June 7th, 2013. My baby mom, Donna, was in Auglaize County Jail facing charges that Chuck had placed on her. She was accused of robbery and some other things. So reasonably, detectives looked into Donna's background, because Chuck was a good dude for real. He didn't have a lot of enemies. When they looked into Donna's background, they seen that Aaron Dietrich, I was her baby dad. And that just set off red flags. Immediately, they ran my name, seen I had a misdemeanor warrant, and that's when they started ransacking all the houses. They hit Grandma Dietrich's, they hit Aunt Diane's, they hit Uncle Jamie's and Aunt Susie's. Like I was trying to hide or something. I had no idea what was going on. I was staying at Easy's house on Elizabeth. Well, as soon as I get a call from Aunt Diane's house, they're like, hey, they're over here looking for you. I called Auglaize County immediately. I told them where I was and to come see me, come talk to me. Well, they came in force. They showed up super deep, guns drawn, for no reason. This is what's crazy about it all, is they did this over a misdemeanor warrant in the county, okay? Well, this misdemeanor warrant, I was already stopped by police like a week or a few days before this. And the sheriff let me go. He said, you're out of jurisdiction and it's just a simple misdemeanor warrant. So I was confused. You know what I mean? Like, why are you ransacking all my family's houses? So they arrest me all aggressively, throw me on the ground, cuff me and take me to Allen County Jail. From there, before they would even talk to me, they was like, here, sign this waiver so you can, speak to us freely. I cooperated 100%. They wanted DNA, I gave them DNA. They wanted all my clothes that I owned, I gave them all to them. They had all my shoes. They took my fingerprints. And they even took my statement, which I felt like I explained to them that I was already separated from Donna. And you, Mom, everyone knows I was left her months before.
Yep, in March.
Well, despite an absence of any evidence, despite me cooperating fully, they continued to focus on me. They started to harass friends, relatives, associates, anyone that knew who I was. They would try to get them to say things to incriminate me. Now, this is not from my perception. this is what I was told. Over these next few months, you know what I mean? They just was harassing everyone I knew, trying to build leverage against me. Now, you know that Auglaize County does not like the name AD. Ever since me and Tyler had our little rap group, Dirty Money Hustle, they have looked at us like a menace. Well, everything started to just take a toll on me. You know, I was in college. I had a 3.75 GPA. I was doing what I could to get my kids back, because they took them from me. Hold on. I was doing good. I was working for Cousin Ricky, DNR Contracting. I was staying clean. I miss my kids. All the constant pressure built up. Them harassing me, harassing our family, my friends. It all just took a toll on me, and I started drinking. But once I started drinking, that led to the next thing. I lost everything. I lost my motivation to succeed. I swear, it was like they had an omnipresence over me. I started to become paranoid schizo, even though I had nothing to do with nothing. They still just focused on me. Once I became addicted to heroin, my life became unmanageable. I'm sorry for crying, Bob.
You're fine.
Just thinking about me losing the kids and going back to drugs when I was doing so good before all this nonsense. Oh.
Well, what happened after you got locked in jail?
Alright, well, you know, February 19th, 2015, we're skipping way ahead. I was getting clean. I was going to Suboxone Clinic, Coleman's in Lima. You was taking me. Mom was taking me.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
That morning I called baby mom and I left a message, Steph, and she didn't answer. It was just a normal day to us. Boom, we go to the Auglaize County Job and Family Services. You remember this day, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, too well.
Traumatizing, wasn't it?
He wants you to talk.
Alright, when we get there, they put the sign up on the door that said closed. And I'm hitting a cigarette before I go in there and visit the kids. I see them put the sign up, And then I look away because I hear a car approaching, and it's SWAT. They jump out, guns drawn, throw you on the ground, put me on the ground, and then they throw me in the sheriff SUV like I was being kidnapped. No one would speak to me. No one would tell me my charges. No one read lights. It was just traumatizing. They take me straight to the county jail. Put me in an interrogation room. That's when Detective Burke comes in and slams my charges down in front of me. And he was like, "This is what you're charged with," and walked out. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, none of it makes sense. You know, it's February 2015. I had already forgotten about what had happened with Chuck because I had nothing to do with that. There was nothing on my conscience. That's what was real crazy. So they come in, have me sign a waiver of my rights, which I did freely. And again, I cooperated with them. I gave them information that I knew, which was little and nothing.